During our Farm Basics time today, we're going to talk about broadcast versus banding. Now, where this comes in with farming is typically fertilizer application. What broadcast means is that a farmer spreads the fertilizer out over all his ground. Banding means he puts the fertilizer in certain spots.
Well, if you watch our show on a regular basis, you probably see spreaders and sprayers heading across fields. They're making what's termed broadcast applications. They're going to spread the same rate of product in many cases over every inch of that field. Now, you can vary the rate. There is variable rate application. You're still broadcasting, but the point is you're covering everything. So not just the row where the crop is, everything in between as well. We also show some banding applications, and things like strip till would be a great banding type of application on our farm, where we're just putting treatment right where we're going to plant that seed and not in between the rows.
With a planter is where you commonly would band as well. So whether that's fertilizer, some other treatment out there, in some cases it could even be herbicide. But the point here is simply that there are different types of applications that are made. Now, why would a farmer do broadcast versus why would a farmer do a band application? Let's talk about fertilizer real quick. With broadcast, that's commonly used by farmers who own the ground and they want to raise the soil levels for use over many, many years. For farmers who want to band, they can get by with less fertilizer, and the reason why is because if they put it in the right spot, that fertilizer is concentrated there, the roots will run into it probably within the next year, so that fertilizer hopefully mostly will get removed this year. Plus the fact that there are many things in the soil that can tie up plant nutrients like excess calcium, and so when it's in a concentrated band as opposed to when it's sprinkled across the soil, when it's in that concentrated band it has less chance to get tied up prior to plant use. So farmers who are renting ground or farmers who want to make sure that they recover as much of their fertilizer as possible in the year they apply it, those are the ones who band.
All right, let's talk about insect control, Brian, because here is where we normally see farmers broadcasting protection. So let's say, for example, you've got a problem like grasshoppers. Well, you could band and treat just on the plants, but there's a lot of grasshoppers that are in between the plants out in the field. So chances are farmers going to broadcast to try to protect that entire field because insects can move around.
Yeah, but where you would band would be again with the planter. You can put insecticide in a band right with the plants to control insects that would come to the plant and then need to be controlled. Think about rootworms, wireworms, and a number like that.
Well, as you can see, there are a lot of different reasons that farmers may band or broadcast a treatment out in the field. Now, if you had our Weed of the Week, which way do you think a farmer would go to treat for this? Would he broadcast or would he band?